How's it going, everybody? Cub Fanny here on the Minecrafttunnel server, and I'm going to show you some of the epic builds of Minecrafttunnel in just a second here. But first I want to give you a bit of a channel update. So, currently I'm finishing up the Notch's Nightmare Ender Pearl Golf Course map. There's a preview video that you can click. It's going to be one of the annotations on the top of this video. So check that out. That should be out once 1.5 fully releases. And I'm also working a bit on the Nether Castle at the moment, but I'm going to be gone in real life for the next few days, so the next Let's Play video should be out soon with the Nether Castle more or less completed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these epic builds of Minecrafttunnel. Okay, everybody, so the first epic build today is from Elv from Hell. And basically, Elv created this giant temple based off this normal jungle temple here. And it's basically just a huge jumbo-sized version of a regular jungle temple. So we'll just come up the steps here. You'll notice he has a lot of different beacons on top here. And there's probably a ton of mobs in here, so we gotta be a little careful. But yeah, if we come down here, there is a combo lock, I believe. Yep, there's a combo lock, 9-digit combination lock, and you have to get the combo right, and if you do, you get the treasure, obviously. But there's also things like traps and stuff in here that he's put in using these dispensers. And obviously there's quite a few mobs down here. But yeah, it's a pretty nice build, pretty big scale too. I think that tripwire got Hi-oh. Wow, that was close. That tripwire got cut at some point, but it used to trigger all those dispensers, and it was really tough to get past. But yeah, if you get that combo lock correct, it opens up the floor here, and then it goes and drops you down so you can get treasure. Then of course there's an upper floor too. Equally massive and impressive. Nice little use of fire here with the steps. And then if we go outside, again, we'll just jump over here. Drop down. There's a nice fountain in the center here. And then he also made a maze that is over in this normal jungle temple. So if you drop down here, drops you through water. There's a huge maze that runs all the way through here. And there's pressure plates all along here. There's traps. And eventually it does end. It took me a while to get through it the first time, but it's pretty cool. So if you're on the server, check this out. It's one of the best builds we have on here in terms of mazes. So let's go ahead and go into the next build. Okay, everybody, so the next build is by a user called Silly Putty on the MCT server. And he's built some really great structures with utilize like lapis, no blocks over here, some nether brick and stuff. So we'll go down here, take a look at what we got here. So yeah, really great use of colors here in this building. Yeah, he's one of our best builders for sure. I got a nice little drawbridge here, some gates. This was all built by Silly Putty. So just really great use of color here. I think this is supposed to be like I guess it's like his kingdom. With some really nice, unique areas and stuff. And then some nice halls. Golems defending the place. And yeah, this whole place is really like a labyrinth, basically. He has a nice throne area in here. So here's like the throne area. Got some lava, fire, stuff like that. If we go outside here, we'll see there's like a courtyard area here. He's planning on adding on to this, I assume. I got some defensive walls around here. And it just keeps going on and on. Nice use of water, laying out the place. Little farms everywhere for food. There's some wheat there. Cool little bridges. Then there's... Actually, you can go into these outer walls, it looks like. Let's try and go up this this tower here, see what's up here. Get up here. Hi-oh. There we go. Yep, and there's sort of like a cool area where you can look out. I really like how he did these outer walls. It's pretty cool. Let's keep traveling down this way. We'll go up to the top here. See if there's a lookout point up here. Oh yeah. That's a good shot there. You can see has a good use of note blocks there. Makes it look like another wood almost. Another wood texture. Then he has two other great buildings here. So we'll just go over there. So here we have a little cool little nether room. Leads over to another portal. Lava and fire on both sides, but you can't really fall down, which is nice. I like how he used these cocoa beans as sort of lanterns on the trees too. It's kind of cool. Yeah, and then he has these two buildings here. Again, good use of wool and stuff like that. So good job, Silly Putty, and hope to see more great builds from you in the future. Wow, nice interior here. So let's go ahead and we'll go on to the next build here. Okay, our next build is the VIP town on the server. And a lot of the VIPs, the top donators on the server, live here, but most of them don't live here permanently. They just have a house here. For example, this one was built by Jomer. Nice use of ice and obsidian there, and this thing goes way, way up there. Past cloud level. And I think he's still working on it. This one was built by Peeping Chicken, and it has kind of a cool design there with the half slabs and such. Peeping Chicken old plotted house right there. Let's see. I believe this one was built by Findar. And again, a nice circular design with the central staircase here. Let's go ahead and go inside of here. Use the birch wood. Some nice use of railings there. So that's Findar's. Let's see what else we got. That windmill house there is built by DM Sam. Pretty cool style of, sort of like a European style of house. Alright, and then this giant area where you spawn in, this nether brick building, was made by Keller11. So good job there, Keller. So it's sort of like a giant chimney almost. But it's pretty cool. It shows you where you spawn at. And we have another house over here, created by OMG Atako. Very nice design there with the red wool. The red wool. And has multiple stories and a great lookout point from up top. And then finally, I think Keller lives in that cliff up there too. So the VIP city is still a work in progress. This building's still going up, but they do have a lot of great farms. They have animal farms down below here. They have pretty much every type of sheep and pig and cow and mushroom, everything like that. And they also did a really great job of laying out their farms. So they have walled-in farms everywhere, so they never run out of food either. Okay, everybody, our next build is built by Smoking Crop in the town of Aria, and it's a giant cathedral he is currently working on. As you can see, it's made out of sandstone, bricks, and some gold crosses here. It also has a really cool giant window there. And he says it looks even better in the texture pack he uses, but I think it still looks pretty good here. So we'll go inside here and you'll see the scale of this. Some good use of wool and awesome job with the pillars. You can see Smoking Crop way up there. Still working to make this as epic as possible. But yeah, this is going to be, I guess, the main hall here. Stinking Enderman, always ruining the video. Get out of here. Anyway, yeah, so you can see how this is going to be like the main hall here. And Enderman will just not give it up. But there's also going to be two offshoots here, and this will be like the main, I guess, chapel area here, where you can look out over the congregation, etc. But yeah, pretty big build here, and Smoking is really putting a lot of work and effort into this. So good job, Smoking. Can't wait to see when it's finished. And there have also been a few other buildings that have gone up in Aria since last time, and those include this building here made by OMG Ataco. And I thought it was just kind of a unique building here, kind of a modern design, and looks really great with these different wool colors here. So good job, Taco, with this building. Okay, everybody, and I just wanted to show off a build that a family on the server made. This was made by, I think it's Skas, X2 Gen, and other members of his family, and I thought it was just a cool little area because there's so much going on here. There's so many little niches and stuff like that. Stairs, farms, like a circular farm around the base of this thing, this main structure here. Pretty cool, like little water spiral thing with a beacon inside of it. And also a few airships around here. So pretty cool little area there on MCT. Alright, everybody, and also a member on the tunnel server created this Redstone Education Center, which is pretty cool. And basically it has a lot of really great server builds, redstone builds I should say. And he built this sort of like a gift to everyone on the server. So he has 3x3 door there, lights there, and basically it shows you everything you need to know about redstone. So it starts off with the very basics on the ground floor, on how pistons work, how to power things, how a repeater charges blocks, etc. And as you can see, there's tons and tons of stuff here. But as we go upwards and along this path, it sort of gets more and more complex. And there's demonstrations. For example, there's a pulse shortener here. You see that ticks on briefly, so that's a pulse shortener. So it starts off kind of basic down here. Up here it starts getting a little bit more advanced with the AND gate, so you need both of these off to have the lamp behind there turn off. Hi-oh. Wow. Oh, that's the torch burnout with the... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of redstone stuff to learn about here. And let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, trapdoors. 1x2 secret compact door. Shows how to make that. I'm going to turn off this just one second. There's a double piston extender here. So if you want to have like a crafting table pop out of the floor, you can do that. There's also a trap floor here, so if you try and get in that chest, it drops you down. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll go up one more floor here. This is the second floor. And then third floor is here. There's some other stuff I'm not really showing you here that's pretty cool. For example, the secret piston stairs come up here. So there's stairs there. Flick this lever. No stairs. Pretty cool. So we'll go upstairs to the top floor. And up here we have 3x3 piston doors. And I think this one is actually 4x4 piston door here that he was working on before. So let's see here. Let's go down here. Alright, so yeah, it shows you how to build it step by step. And then if we come over here, flick this, see it closes, and then hit it again, and it'll open up. So pretty cool there. And I think the 4x4 is up at the top here. Let's see. Yep, this is the 4x4 door. And the input's under here, so it's closed now. Hit this button, and it opens, and all the redstone wiring is exposed, so you can see how it works and stuff. So that's the Redstone Education Center on Minecrafttunnel. Alright, everybody, and the final build we have today is the Wayne Manor. So this was made by Batman1343, and obviously Batman is Bruce Wayne. So Batman made this, and yeah, it has a nice little area here coming up, showing off the wealth of the Wayne family. Cool little chandelier coming down there. And we come up here. There used to be a Batmobile here, but obviously Batman's taking it out for a spin. And let's see here. Got a nice doorbell there. We'll go ahead and let ourselves in because I don't think Batman is home quite yet. You can toggle on and off the porch lights. So you turn those off, turn those back on. Pretty cool. And I know Batman has built a ton of redstone into this. Got a nice pool area here. There's a huge build he has. Let's see. Can't get in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the Batmobile right here. Batmobile, and then we got the bike here. Pretty cool. Storage around here as well. So this is, I guess, the garage area. And you can actually open these gates because we have craft book installed in the server now. So these are the gates you can open whenever you take out the Batmobile for a spin. Pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and go downstairs here. We'll see what's down here. I took the pistons out, Alfred. Okay. So I guess he, this is like sort of where you lower the vehicles down for maintenance and stuff. Which is pretty awesome. He put a lot of detail into this build. We'll go ahead and come back this way. There's the entrance here. Nice fireplace area. Nice dining room area there. This goes back outside. And let's see what else we got here. We got a pool table here. Some beacons here with some nice boosts. Let's see. We got some nice staircases right here leading upstairs. The upstairs I think still needs to be finished on that side. We'll go in here. See what we got here. We got the master bedroom here. Dragon egg there. Player skull there. Kind of cool. Let's see what we got in here. That's sort of like a little study area in here and a guest bedroom. As you can see, this is still sort of a work in progress here. But it's pretty big. Let's see, we got a bathroom here. Jacuzzi. Toilet. And I think that actually does lead outside, like it starts flowing. Yeah, like it goes down, there's like a whole sewer system underneath there. Sink, obviously. Let's see here. Just another little lounge area over here. Let's see what we got. And I know there's a secret layer underneath of this where he has some really cool stuff, but I'm not exactly sure where it's at, is the only thing. But regardless, it's a pretty cool build. And he still has a little bit more work to do, but it's pretty cool as it is. Let's go ahead and check out the back here. Got a huge pool, some diving boards, a little house for Alfred or something over here. But yeah, it's a nice build of Wayne Manor there, made by Batman. So, pretty cool. Okay, everybody, so that's going to be all for me today. I hope you enjoyed the Great Builds of Minecrafttunnel Episode 5, and I hope to see you here next time. So, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been CubFan. Goodbye.